Join me as I dive deep into the world of cybersecurity and see if I can identify this hidden threat before it's too late. Hi, I'm Leslie Walker for Q's Fleet News, the place where you get your fleet news in 7 minutes. In today's digital world, cybersecurity threats are more relevant than ever. We're living in a time where our personal data, our finances, and even our identities are all at risk. The urgency of being aware of these threats cannot be overstated. Every day we hear about new attacks, new breaches, and new victims. It's a world where the threat landscape is constantly evolving. The digital world has made our lives easier, but it's also opened up new avenues for cyber criminals. Our connected devices, social media profiles, and online transactions all serve as potential entry points for malicious actors. Being informed is the first line of defense. Cybersecurity isn't just about protecting big corporations, it's about safeguarding our personal lives. The question is, are we doing enough to protect ourselves? Are we aware of the latest threats? Or are we just one step behind? The reality is, cyber threats are not just a problem for tech experts, they affect us all. From individuals to large organizations, no one is immune. So, what can we do to stay ahead? Understanding the types of threats we're facing is a good start. Let's look at some recent incidents that have made headlines. Recent cyber attacks have shown just how sophisticated and frequent these threats have become. Take, for instance, the Colonial Pipeline hack. This was no ordinary attack. It crippled a major fuel pipeline in the United States, leading to widespread fuel shortages. The attackers didn't just demand ransom, they caused real-world consequences. Then there's the case of the SolarWinds breach. This was a masterclass in stealth and strategy, where attackers managed to infiltrate a company that provided software to numerous government agencies and corporations. The scope was staggering. Another notable example is the ransomware attack on healthcare systems. These attacks didn't just compromise data, they put lives at risk. The reason is simple. Hospitals rely on their systems for life-saving treatments. The increase in remote work has also opened up new vulnerabilities. With more people working from home, the lines between personal and professional security have blurred. This shift has given cybercriminals more opportunities. In fact, phishing attacks have become incredibly targeted. Attackers are using social engineering to trick victims into divulging sensitive information. It's a psychological game where the stakes are high. The challenge here is that these threats are not just becoming more frequent, they're also becoming more sophisticated. Attackers are using AI and machine learning to stay one step ahead of our defenses. We've seen data breaches at major companies, exposing millions of records. These breaches aren't just statistical anomalies. They represent real people whose information has been compromised. So, how do these threats operate? Let's dive deeper into some of the most common types. Phishing, for example, involves tricking individuals into revealing sensitive information through seemingly legitimate emails or websites. Ransomware attacks involve hackers encrypting a victim's data and demanding payment in exchange for the decryption key. These attacks have crippled businesses and public services. Data breaches occur when attackers gain unauthorized access to sensitive information, often due to weak security measures or human error. The aftermath can be devastating. The Emotet malware, for instance, is a prime example of how cyber threats can spread. It started as a simple phishing campaign, but evolved into a highly sophisticated operation. The threat of malware is very real. It's designed to harm or exploit any device it's installed on. From slowing down your computer to stealing your data, the impact can be severe. There are also threats like spyware, which monitors and steals your data, and adware, which bombards you with unwanted ads. Each type of threat has its own way of compromising your security. But let's talk about a recent major cybersecurity threat. The Log4 shell vulnerability, for example, was a game changer. It allowed attackers to execute code on vulnerable systems, leading to widespread exploitation. The implications were huge, affecting numerous organizations worldwide. The lessons learned from this incident are crucial. Keeping software up to date, having robust security measures in place, and being vigilant are key. In the face of such threats, staying informed and proactive is our best defense. We've discussed the types of threats, recent incidents, and the importance of awareness. So, what can you do today to protect yourself? Start by being cautious with your online activities. Use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and stay informed about the latest threats. Recapping, cybersecurity threats are on the rise. They're becoming more sophisticated, and they affect us all. Being aware and proactive is crucial. The ball is in our court. We have the power to protect ourselves and our data. Let's make cybersecurity a priority. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Q's Fleet News, the place where you get your fleet news in 7 minutes. I'm Leslie Walker. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.